Brain Deaf TV, and I'm here with Duff and Mike from Loaded. How's it going, guys?
We're here. It's another beautiful Soundwave day. This is our third Soundwave, and it's awesome.
It's great to have you guys back. How are you enjoying Soundwave?
Well, thank you. It's for a band like us. It's the first time Loaded's been here. Sure, I've been here a few times, and but this is a new band, especially to Australia. And if it wasn't for Soundwave bringing us out and doing the Sidewave shows too, last time we played the SB, and we played the Manning Bar in Sydney on Tuesday. If it wasn't for Soundwave, I don't know how we would get down here. And like the gigs have been really well attended. Last night was as close to sold out, if not sold out, as you can get. It was packed, and so maybe a promoter will bring us back here. And the reaction to us, we have a really good slot. We're playing at 5:20, not really competing with anybody that's in our sort of thing. So everybody shows up. A lot of people show up to see us play, and not everybody, because that would be silly.
Everybody. 60,000 in the tent.
In our tent.
It'd be very, very cozy in that tent, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It's like just rows of human pyramids.
Right.
Fucking, you got to see it.
I'm going to be first in line. I'm going to be at the top of one of those pyramids.
You want to be on top.
I'll have the flaming button, so you'll see me. It will end probably really, really badly, so run while you still can.
But it's going exceedingly well for our band, and I'm very happy.
Now, have you guys caught any new bands that have piqued your attention while you've been touring here?
Red Fang.
Red Fang?
Red Fang is awesome.
I actually saw. What happens is, I'll qualify this answer, is you end up in vans with some other band. Like, these vans are going all over the place. So you're in a van with some guys from Red Fang or Ghost or Billy Talent or Sum 41 or a mixture of all of them. Some metal guys, some pop punk guys, and you're all hanging together. The Blackout guys, and I and Jeff went and saw Scotty and Chris Jericho's spoken word thing the other night. I ended up going to a Billy Talent show the other night, and they were killer. Really, really good. So I'm seeing things, Sidewave shows that otherwise wouldn't get a chance. See Billy Talent. I wouldn't know when I would go to a show, and I was really glad I did.
It's been a while between albums for you guys. Do we have anything coming up in the pipeline for you, or?
It's been
2011, I think.
2 years now since our record came out.
That's a long time, Mike.
Duff, I heard that maybe there are some songs on the way that you're going to be recording. Is this true?
Mike, I heard that you have some riffs that we're going to turn into songs with words on them. That we are going to go into the studio and they're going to put on digital bits.
Songs of music?
Digital bits that can be put out for the people to hear. That's what I heard. Mike.
I heard it would be the best shit ever. Is this true?
Can you confirm or deny that we will be in the studio?
Duff. Is it true?
Yes. Yes, we will.
This is the easiest interview ever.
Thank you.
You're going to take my job.
Well,
go and record more material so you don't take my job.
Yeah. This is like the final place we're going to for the taking, and then
Please record
ripe,
more things.
Or they may say ripe for the taking.
Stop it. You
Best
guys are
interview
too much.
ever, true or false?
Definitely true. Definitely true.
That's the right answer.
of all the interviews, Mike, this is definitely one of them.
You guys are definitely right up about here right now. Now, with your last album, you released in 10 parts on YouTube movies, like a movie that went along with it. How did you come up with that?
The madcap comedy.
Coffee.
We drink a lot of coffee. Indeed. We drink a lot of coffee. We eat chocolate too, which gives you. And we came up with this. We had made webisodes for our previous record, Sick. All kinds of like these funny webisodes, and because I think like people expect more stuff now. They want more content of a band. So we made these webisodes kind of like, here's some more content, you know? And it was, but we had a great time doing it. Really silly, like, scenarios. Yeah. So for this record, what are we going to do about the webisodes? So the last run was so, how do we top that? Let's make a movie. And that's what we did. And
it wasn't really ambitious at all. It wasn't an ambitious idea.
It was, yeah. So, our drummer gets kidnapped by an Eastern European, group of bad guys, and we raise the money for the ransom. And that's the scenario for the movie. And that's it.
It was what it was. So how are you going to back it up this time? Because apparently the new stuff's going to be the best stuff ever. What are you going to do?
We're going to document a blood orgy.
I don't even have anything to say to that.
Best interview ever.
So can you guys actually explain a blood orgy to someone who is you seem to know a lot about them.
Well, this is the beginning of the hype machine for the movie. I'm sorry, I can't explain it.
You heard it here first.
Hype machine.
Duff, you actually did something really, really interesting. Well, you've done a lot of very, very interesting things. But you created a wealth management firm for musicians. Mm-hmm. How did that come about? Because it is such a fucking amazing idea.
Well, how do we seg from blood orgies into that?
Because we have to tone it down. We have to draw a line.
I went to school in my 30s, business school, and really for myself. And I started getting calls from my peers about like, hey, dude, can you tell me? And it wasn't just me that was completely fearful of losing it all, or losing what I'd made. And musicians, I'm one of those lucky ones who has been able to play for over, I guess now in my 4th. Is that right?
That's awesome.
4th decade? Is that right? That's right. Yeah. So the end of the 80s, all the 90s, the 10s, and now this. Is this the 10s?
You played music in the early 80s.
I did, but but a lot of artists maybe have that one big record, or like a athlete gets that big advance and everything. Oh, they're a baller, and they get an entourage, and you hear about so many broke athletes because they think you're an A-type personality. You just think, I'm going to keep earning. Yeah. And that may be some truth to that, maybe none. And so Meridian Rock's really about educating people and chill. And here's the real, and I'm not scary. I don't talk in financial terminology.
Thank God, because I would just be sitting here like that.
And that's all you get. So there's no financial terminology there.
This has been one of the most bizarre and amazing interviews of all time. I have never had blood orgy brought up in an interview before, and
I'm sorry.
I kind of hope that it never happens again.
Uncle Mike,
it would kind of spoil
it
would really spoil the moment.
Uncle Mike, do I have to go back in that box again now?
Dove, is it true you love to be in the box?
I don't like to be in the box, Uncle Mike. Don't make me go back in that box.
You know that box has a different terminology over here.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mike, I want to go back in the box.
Yeah, I thought that might have changed. Duff, Mike, thank you so much. Play a great set. I look forward to the Human Pyramid.
Thank you so much.
Bye.